here with another video. Shout out to my T. Look at this. Your girl and my girl. Your girl that Reggie. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing on me. My girl, feel me? She got gas, bro. She got that orange hair, that purple, you know. She that gas. She get high. But yeah, shout out to my t-shirt company. What's it called? But yeah, so today's going to be a different video. It's going to be a story time of me working at my first security job. I worked at 2 different jobs, so this will be, I think, my 5th or my 6th job story time. If you guys been keeping up, I've been literally making story times and telling you guys a little bit about the job and stuff like that and what I went through on some of my other story times. So keep up. If you haven't watched any of the other ones, make sure to go on my channel and look for the videos. I have a whole bunch of videos for you guys to go through in case you guys want to watch more of me or know more about me. So yeah, but let's get on to it. So I got onto this job when I think I was in college still, and this was my first year of college because I was in college for 2 years, which I'll do a whole college story time about college and a whole bunch of college videos basically later, but I'm not gonna do it right now just because it's probably gonna be like a long video and stuff like that. So we just gonna get on to this part. So yeah, that's whenever I put in an application for the security job, and then boom, they emailed me talking about come to an orientation. So I went to orientation. Probably about 2 or 3 days later, I passed the test because you had to pass the test and then a drug test, and then I also had to pass a background check, and I passed up all that. So boom, I didn't hear from them, you guys, for I'd say about 2 months. And during that 2 months, I was going crazy because I was still living at my parents' house at the time when I did apply for the job. And then, like, before I even got the job, I wasn't even living at my parents' house no more. I've been moved out. So I feel like when they finally decided to hire me or, you know, hit me up after the orientation, like I said, they hit me up a month later. So I literally thought I didn't get the job until they texted me. Like, one of the managers that was mine, she texted me and she said, hey, you got the job. She was like, you got to go here to pick up your uniform. So it was like 40 minutes away from me. Had to go pick up my uniform. My uniform was getting deducted. Well, the uniform price was getting deducted out of my check. And I had multiple uniforms. I think I had like 6 or 7 uniforms. They gave me like 2 jackets, long sleeve, short sleeve shirts, and then, you know, a whole bunch of black slacks, like 7 or 10 pairs of black slacks, and a belt and a tie, which I didn't like because I don't know how to tie a tie. And I dealt with a situation where I was at work and I got in trouble because one of my managers decided to check on me and I didn't have a tie on, and I didn't know because sometimes when you get, I was I was a flex basically, so somewhat like a temporary. So that means they only call me when other people like don't clock in or they don't show up for work, or if they need somebody last minute and they don't have backups, they call me. So that's what I like about being a flex too, because people will think that, like, the whole time I was being a security officer, you guys, nobody knew I had a job until I told them, because number 1, people didn't see me in my outfit. Number 2, whenever I was working, I work overnight. I don't work during the day. When I did work during the day, it was only on certain days. And then number 3 was because people really didn't know I was a security officer just because of that. Like, you know, just me going through the process of you not really having to do that much, like even at work and stuff like that. Like, and plus, like, they would call me randomly, so I didn't have a set schedule. So I didn't have work from Sunday, Monday. You know how some people have set schedules? Like, I don't like having that. I don't like sitting here being like, okay, I got to do this on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's from the same, I don't know. I get bored fast. And, like, me having all them jobs before I got my security job, I realized I did not want a job where I had the same hours all the time or the same days. I like flex because they'll ask me too. They'll be like, hey, can you come into work for such and such around this time? And you can tell them you busy, or you don't even got to reply and be like, you're asleep. So that's what I like about being a flex too, because if you don't or you can't do it, they're going to be okay with it. You just can't keep blowing them off continuously, but they won't mind if you do a couple of times. So it was very, like, convenient for me because, like, I used to, like, sometimes I wouldn't even get a job for about 2 weeks. So I would literally be sitting here probably, you know, chilling, doing YouTube videos, or I will be traveling or going to go do something fun or just driving around, going to parks and stuff like that, you know, just basically having fun and stuff like that. And then boom, I get a text randomly saying, hey, you need to come in and work. And then also I like being on flex because you did not have just a standard 8 hours. So as a flex officer, you could have a 4-hour shift, a 6-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 12-hour shift, 24-hour shift. So sometimes I would get, most of the time I would get 12-hour shifts, which I liked because like I like getting money and it's the most easiest job in the whole world. So to me, it was simple, slick, easy. It wasn't as like everybody trying to act like I watch you, and you know, it's not a really strict job and stuff like that. So it was really easy for me and simple. I don't know. By the way, you guys, in case y'all want to talk shit, no, I'm not greasy. I got coconut oil on my face and I got lipstick on. So yes, my girl is just moisturized. You feel me? But yeah, so after all that, the pay was good too as a flex because you did not have a standard base pay. So you know how certain jobs you'll continuously have the same pay until you get a raise. I did not have that for a flex. So sometimes certain jobs I would get paid $8, certain jobs I would get paid $10 an hour, certain jobs I get paid $12 an hour, certain jobs I get paid $14. Like the highest I got paid off of being a flex is $16 an hour. And like my paycheck would go up and down, so I didn't have like a standard base pay on my paycheck either. I would just say that I was probably making more than $450 a week. Just know that like the lowest ever my paycheck probably was $450. And like I said, it's probably because sometimes I don't work every single day. It's not like, you know, mandatory and I don't have to work 7 days a week. Like if I wanted to, I can, but like I said, it's a flex, so that means like even if I am to work 24/7, I still have to wait for somebody to call in to get a flex. You feel me? So it was very convenient for me. I liked it. It was easy. Also, I could easily like tell my manager, oh, I don't like this, I don't like working at this place, and then she would send me somewhere else. So it was very easy, the communication was very easy and stuff. I liked some of the jobs. Some of the people were cool, some of them weren't. Certain jobs, I had certain lunch hours. So like one of my favorite lunch hours, you guys, was I had an hour shift. I remember I was working downtown because I had a lot of downtown jobs, but I tried to get jobs everywhere. I told them I wanted to work everywhere in Houston besides the north side, so I worked the whole southwest. So I would be working in Sugarland, Katy, A-Leaf, motherfucking, what else? I worked by Telephone Road. I worked by Martin Luther King. I worked like all the way over there. I worked like a whole bunch of other places. I worked in Herman Clark. I worked in a lot of places, basically, even in Stafford. So that's why for me, it was fun because it wasn't like the same routine. I'm not dealing with the same people every day. I'm not dealing with the same customers every day. I'm not dealing with, you know, the same expectations or like the same, I don't know, like me as a person, like I said, you guys know me and you guys have been watching my channel or been picking up on me, or if you know Aries yourself, if y'all are into astrology, you know that we get bored very, very fast. I don't have ADHD, but I'm a very imaginative person, you feel me? Like I always have to be doing something, not just with my hands. I'm not just talking about physically. Like I need to be doing either something mentally or physically. So reading a book, you know, creating art, editing a video, stuff like that, stuff that actually helps your brain. Like even me sitting down writing my thoughts in my diary, or you know, me writing down affirmations, or like me doing certain stuff, like me putting stuff in my planner and stuff like that. Thank you, baby. And stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. Like I need to be doing stuff mentally. Sometimes even me going out for a walk, sometimes me exercising, sometimes me driving around helps, you know. Sometimes like certain things, it helps me because I can't just sit still for too long. Like I can't sit here and watch TV for a whole day, 24 hours. I can't just, you know, I can't deal with seeing the same people all the time or going through the same routine over and over. I need a little spice. Like you're gonna have to change it up, because me, I can't sit here and do stuff like that, you know. Yeah, like it's very different for me than other people, I guess, because certain people, they could probably deal with that, or that's something that they like to do. But me personally, like people probably take offense to a lot of stuff that I say on my channel, on any video. I do not say anything to try to offend anybody. I just speak based on my perspective on how I feel. This is what my baby cooked for me just now, you guys. I'm just cooking some eggs, but yeah, so it was very easy and calm and setting sometimes. Now, there are some precautions because security guards can get shot, y'all can get stabbed, y'all can go through altercations because they do make you go through, like, precautions within every building and what to do in case something does happen. So be cautious if you do get into this field because people do tend to get their life taken or deal with crazy situations. So just trust your instincts when it comes to having this job because people do certain things or people have done crazy things. Like me personally, that is a lot. I don't know. So yeah, and then like even me working at one of the buildings, like I know some of you guys are probably like, why do you work graveyard shifts? Are you scared? You're female. I personally don't mind because I am a night owl. I stay up all night. Like I do not. I probably don't even go to sleep. Like if you know me, half the time I don't go to sleep, and if I do go to sleep, like I'll probably go to sleep for a couple of hours, wake up, go back to sleep. Like I'm not the type to sit and go to sleep for that long. I'm not the type to go to sleep like at night, and if I am, I go to sleep either early or super super late. And if not, I'll go to sleep during the day half the time. So it's different for me, And I don't know, it's more soothing at night. I actually don't like dealing with a whole bunch of people or chaotic energy. So I feel like me working at night makes me feel better and makes me like more okay. I can chill. I can be more relaxed. I don't gotta deal with people asking me questions 24/7. Like I'm not a talkative person. I really don't like. I'm not a people person. I'm not friendly, so I don't like forcing myself to say hi to everybody that walk in. Because as a security guard, you have to do that. So me personally, I don't like dealing with that. And yes, I have done it if I have to, but I'm just saying, me personally, I don't want to deal with something like that. I don't want to go through something like that. I don't want to force myself to be like that, and I personally don't like it, or you know what I'm saying, I'm faking it. Like I can't sit here and be fake after too long. It starts pissing me off. I gotta do something else. I had to figure out a way to like, not make myself feel like I'm being so fake every day. Like me just dry saying hi to people all the time and being nice and just because I work there. Like I'm sorry, that's just so fake to me. I don't care. So I had to do another job where I don't gotta be fake and stuff like that because that was irritating. And I don't know. Some people have told me that they seen like ghosts on camera. I haven't seen ghosts on camera because I'm a security guard for looking at the monitors on the screen, and then also I walk the building. So when I walk outside, I haven't dealt with encounters with crazy people outside of the building, but other people, like a lot of my coworkers have. So that's kind of crazy and weird. Yeah. So I really liked my first security job, and then the reason why I don't have it anymore is because of a messed up situation. I was dating this dude, and he basically was the one that got me fired. Um, he broke my phone when I had to go to work, and I couldn't use the GPS to get to work, and I didn't have a phone to contact my manager. So I had no way of contacting my manager, telling her I can't go to work. I had no GPS. I had no way to clock in, clock out, nothing. I literally lost everything with that phone. And I couldn't get another phone, by the way, I think I didn't even get another phone until like the next day. I had to go to Walmart and go get me like a $30 Android or a $50 Android. And I had to turn it on with talking text, no data, just talking text. And I had to contact my manager, and she was like, oh, you're going to have to come in and come meet me and bring your uniforms. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting fired. So I never met with my manager. I don't care to this day because I already knew she was going to fire me. And then I was like, what is there to talk about? Like, and I told her what happened. I told her my phone broke. Somebody broke my phone and all this stuff. But she ain't believe me. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But it was a good job. I was getting good pay. Like I say, the most I make in 1 week was like $800, and the least I made in 1 week was $450. So I was making a good amount of pay. And that's, by the way, you guys, I know some of you guys probably like, when did you get your first apartment? This was not even the time I got my first apartment. I got my first apartment literally 3 months after I started working there. I saved up money, by the way, and I saved up $2,000 because I was like, when I get my first apartment, I want to be able to pay, like, I want to pay it for a couple of months. I don't want to sit here and just pay for it for only 1 month, you feel me? So I saved up $2,000, and I was like, okay, I'm going to pay my first 2 months rent, and then I'm going to pay for everything else that I need inside the house. So I paid for furniture and everything from my first apartment. I had like a dining table, I had dining chairs, I had a mattress, I had a headboard, you feel me? I had chairs everywhere. I had buku food in my stuff. I had like a lot of stuff. Like, you guys, Yeah, and my first apartment was $700, but my credit was high at the moment. It's not high now just because of some stuff, but my credit was 600. So at the time, I had to pay $700 for the apartment. Then I had to pay a $50 application fee, and then I had to pay like an extra $50 for something else. And then I paid for, like I said, the first full 2 months, and I was straight. Like, I was good. So that job was helping me stay above, you know, and I was making enough to where I could save and spend, as in, like, instead of after I spend money on bills, I had extra money left over to do certain things that I wanted. And at the time, I was not thinking about getting a second job, but then I was, because I was like, a job is not going to last forever. And that's whenever I got my second security job, which will be on another story time. But yeah, I've had some crazy experiences though for my first security job. Some lady told me that her son was flexing a whole bunch of money on his social media on Facebook, and he has a wife and he had 3 kids, and somebody broke into his house. They found his location from Facebook because he posted it. So all you people out here trying to flex and y'all are posting stuff, people are out here are crazy. They will come and find you. So somebody came and tracked him, literally tracked him, found where he stayed at, waited till nighttime, banged that person's door down, right? Told the dude that he's gonna shoot the kids if you don't tell him where the money at, right? So boom, that's whenever he told him where the money was at and all that stuff, and he started getting, pistol whipped and stuff like that. And she was like, "Thank God my son made it." And I was like, "That's some crazy ass shit." Like, I hear all kinds of stuff. I dealt with crazy ass coworkers that will sit here and snitch on you by acting friendly to your face just because they working with you. That's the main reason why I'm happy I don't work in security no more, because I can't deal with that fake vibe energy shit. And I don't like how people train you, because you have to get trained by another security guard. So people train like too fast, or they don't even tell you exactly everything of what to do. So when you get in trouble and shit, you're just sitting here like, damn, they didn't tell me what to do right, or they didn't tell me this, or, there's a lot to it. And like I said, I've dealt with situations where, I remember one time, a Hispanic lady came and she was like, "Y'all really think her being a security guard is going to keep this place safe?" And after that, I was like, hell no. Something going on. So I told my fucking manager to change me, because I was like, that's mess. That is mess. And I worked at a loan store. And it was a person that went to go get a loan that said that. So to me, I thought it was a setup. I was like, I feel like somebody going to come back and try to shoot up the place. And I don't want to be here when that happens. Because I was working as security, with no weapon. So I don't have nothing to defend myself with. Somebody was to come in there and rob the place, So it was a different type of vibe. People were nice. I'm not gonna lie, me working security. I remember for my birthday, a lot of my coworkers, they bought me balloons and some cupcakes. And I was like, they're the shit. Like, there are some good people in this world, and I realized that some of these people might be like my spirit guides, or people that are just nice and, good-hearted, because, they see I'm a hard worker and I just be to myself, and they believe in me, and they're like, we all in this bitch together, Yeah. Hope you guys liked this video. So you guys should become a security guard too. Easy job, easy pay. Especially during the virus. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.